Today I will talk about internal audit, non-conformity, and continual improvement. This is part of my series of lectures on quality control, and I will give special reference to a clinical laboratory. This is my lecture outline. First, I will talk about internal audit, then I'll talk about non-conformity, then finally I'll talk about continual improvement. So, internal audit. Internal audit is a systematic, independent, documented activity to check and evaluate the evidences against standard requirement to achieve the company objectives. So let us see each keyword. So it is a systematic activity. It is an independent activity. It should be documented. It is an activity to check and evaluate the evidences against a standard requirement to achieve company objectives. So what are the headings for internal audit assessment? So these are the headings. One is quality assessment and quality control aspect. Second is administration aspect. Then warehousing activity, production activity, maintenance processes, purchase process, marketing, and human resource. So these are the headings for internal audit assessment. So as per ISO 9001 2015 version, this is the checklist for internal audit, and this includes context of organization and interested parties, scope of quality management system, quality policy, quality objectives, risks and opportunities, competence, training, and awareness of human resource or staff, document control, sales procedure, design and development of new product or service, production activity or service provision, equipment calibration and maintenance, outsourcing process, warehousing, customer satisfaction management, internal audit, non-conformity, and management review. So this is the complete, almost complete checklist as per ISO 9001. As per ISO 15189 version 2022, which is meant for clinical laboratory, clause 8.8.3 is where internal audit is described. And the subclause 1 says that the laboratory shall conduct internal audits at planned intervals to provide information on whether the management system conforms to the laboratory's own requirement for its management system, including the laboratory activities, conforms to the requirement of this ISO document 15189, and is effectively implemented and maintained. Subclause 2 says that the laboratory shall plan, establish, implement, and maintain an internal audit program. And this subclause also states guidelines that the audit should have specified objectives, criteria and scope, selection of auditors who are trained, qualified, and authorized to assess the performance of laboratory's management system. And whenever resources permit, internal audit should be independent of the activity to be audited, and it should ensure objectivity and impartiality. Then let us see what is non-conformity. Non-conformity is when something does not meet a specific requirement. So output of an internal audit may be a non-conformity, may be an observation, or may be an opportunity for improvement. Non-conformity may be major and minor. Major non-conformity is when there is failure to implement a complete management system clause or entire clause of a particular standard, whereas minor is part of the clause is not implemented. Observation is when there is a potential for non-conformity to occur in future is observation, and the last one is opportunity for improvement. So what are the sources from where we get non-conformity? We get non-conformity from the result of internal audit. We can identify non-conformities from customer complaints, and we may have observations by employees. So what are the actions for non-conformity? These are the actions to be taken. First one is deal with the consequences. This is known as correction. We should determine the cause or causes by root cause analysis, and this is known as corrective action. We need to eliminate the causes. We need to review the actions to eliminate the causes. We need to identify risk and opportunities to make changes in quality management system if required. We should determine whether similar non-conformity exists or could potentially occur, and we should document all the steps. So these are the actions after a non-conformity is identified. So what are the contents of non-conformity report? It include a date of identification of non-conformity, unique ID of non-conformity, name of person who have identified the non-conformity, description of non-conformity, list of corrective actions required, list of corrective actions actually taken, and any update. So for a clinical laboratory, clause number 8.7 in ISO 15189 version 2022. There is a statement on non-conformities and corrective actions. Now let us see what is continual improvement. Improvement are of three types, that is continuous improvement, continual improvement, and radical improvement. Both continual and radical improvement, they are periodic. There is periodic evaluation and then improvement is done. However, in continual improvement, the improvement magnitude is less as compared to radical improvement, where there is drastic improvement. So continual improvement is a recurring activity to enhance performance. And clause number 10.3 of ISO 9001 version 2015 states that an organization shall continually improve the suitability, adequacy, and effectiveness of quality management system. An organization shall determine the need or opportunities for continual improvement. What are the sources of insight for continual improvement? These include analysis and evaluation, that is identification of risk and opportunities. Continual improvement may be the result of internal audit findings, and they may be from analysis of customer feedback. So for a clinical laboratory, ISO 15189 version 2022, clause number 8.6.1 states that opportunities for improvement can be identified through all these things, that is risk assessment, use of the policies, review of the operational procedures, review of the overall objectives, external evaluation reports, internal audit findings and corrective actions, customer complaints, management reviews, suggestion from personnel or employees, suggestion or feedback from patients and users, analysis of data, and external quality assessment results. So this is for a clinical laboratory, and this may be generalized to other business activities. So what are the steps for continual improvement? First of all, we need to identify the area for continual improvement. Then we decide the time frame for continual improvement. Then we make team and assign resources for continual improvement. Then we implement the continual improvement, and we need to document each and every step. So this is all for today. Thank you very much.